Hey everybody, Timmy Flyersguy here, and I have an announcement regarding my YouTube series, Classic Flyers Theater with Timmy Flyersguy. And that announcement is there will be a 300th episode of Classic Flyers Theater, and that episode will be coming on July 24th at 5 p.m. It'll be premiering on my YouTube channel as I celebrate 300 episodes of Classic Flyers Theater. What I have planned is a surprise. If you want to find out about what it is, then you're going to have to wait until July 24th at 5 p.m. to see the premiere of the 300th episode of Classic Flyers Theater here on my YouTube channel. And the only place you can watch that is exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel. So get ready to celebrate 300 episodes of Classic Flyers Theater on July 24th, on Thursday, July 24th at 5 p.m. That's July 24th at 5 p.m. My 300th episode will be making its premiere exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel. It's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of the Flyersguys Top 10. I'm your host, Timmy Flyersguy. Wrestling games. What is it about wrestling games that are all the rage? When I was a kid, I grew up watching wrestling in the year 1996. I wasn't really around for the wrestlers of the 80s, and I didn't really watch it that much when I was a kid. But when I got older, I was sucked into it. But I was sucked in a good way because I grew to love wrestling. When I became a fan in 1996, I watched WCW, and I also watched WWE. And I enjoyed watching guys. I enjoyed watching guys like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the NWO, Red and Black, the Four Horsemen, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Goldust, Ahmed Johnson, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, the crew and and also the cruiserweights, Chavo Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. It was a great time to be a fan. And WWE had some great high flyers as well, such as Taka Michinoku, Esty Rios, Scotty 2 Hotty, Grandmaster Sexay, and all other great wrestlers such as Rikishi, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and many more. And I've watched wrestling since I was a kid. And there are many things I like: video games and wrestling. And when we combine the two together, a fun time shall be had. So in this video, I'm going to count down my top 10 favorite wrestling video games. Now in this countdown, I will not have World Tour or Virtual Pro Wrestling. Those are great games. I played the first Virtual Pro Wrestling, but I never played the second Virtual Pro Wrestling, so this won't go into my countdown. With that being said, let's get into the countdown as I count down my top 10 favorite wrestling video games. Okay, starting off the countdown at number 10, SmackDown 2. Know Your Role for the PlayStation. In March of 2000, I had a copy of SmackDown, which was the first game in the series, and that game was a lot of fun. But SmackDown 2 is definitely an upgrade to the first SmackDown game on the PlayStation. SmackDown 2 has so many different matches and a lot of characters to choose from. And also some hidden characters that can be earned in the season mode. This game has so many great features and so many great matches. You have casket matches, hardcore matches, and for the first time, ladder matches and TLC matches were added as well. And when you fight backstage, there are so many different areas that you can unlock within season mode. You also create a wrestler, create a stable, and create a taunt as well. This game was a really fun game, and I really enjoyed this one. I thought I'd start out with that as number 10. At number 9, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth for the PS2. I remember the first time I rented this game, and I loved it. The hype was real. I played this game, and I had a lot of fun with it. And it was one of my favorite games on here. One of my favorite PS2 games. So many great features in this match. A stacked WWE roster on both brands between Raw and SmackDown, and great story modes as well in season mode. I also would like to add SmackDown Here Comes the Pain to my honorable mentions. That game was amazing. I loved it, I enjoyed it. And I also enjoyed SmackDown Shut Your Mouth as well. I got this game for my birthday on December 8th, 2002. And I loved every minute of it. So at number 9, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and as an honorable mention, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. At number 8, WWF Royal Rumble for the Sega Genesis. In this version, you have Hulk Hogan. I think you have Hulk Hogan, Razor Ramon, Ted DiBiase. Super Nintendo version has Yokozuna and Mr. Perfect. And also, as Yokozuna, Mr. Perfect, and Ric Flair. This game was fun. I really enjoyed this one. You go through and story mode is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to play through. The Royal Rumble mode is really fun to play through. Even though I wasn't really good at these type of games, I had fun at least attempting to play this game. So at number 8, WWF Royal Rumble for the Sega Genesis. At number 7, Power Move Pro Wrestling for the PlayStation. Yes, this game did not have all the bells and whistles, but this game was pretty damn fun. And I really enjoyed it. And it was one of my favorite, it was one of the games that got me into wrestling video games. I remember renting this game at my local West Coast video in Northeast Philadelphia, right across the street from the Roosevelt Mall. This game was my absolute favorite wrestling video game at the time. And I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun playing as all the wrestlers in this game. Really fun game. So number 7, Power Move Pro Wrestling. At number 6, Showdown Legends of Wrestling for the Xbox. Now I know what you're thinking. A lot of Legends of Wrestling games are not that good. But this game, I really enjoyed. There's a wide array of many legendary wrestlers from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Also, they have wrestlers such as, they also have Andy Kaufman in this game as well. So number 6, Showdown Legends of Wrestling for the Xbox. At number 5, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the PS2. Yes, the PS2, the Xbox 360 did have superior graphics. But honestly, it's all about the end all about the gameplay, and it's all about the fun factor. Whether you have the Xbox 360 version or the PS2 version, those games are pretty fun. And I really enjoyed this one. Season mode is packed with many different storylines. The rest of the roster almost is stacked. You have guys like Triple H, Batista, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, all the wrestlers that we know from 2007. The only thing is they do not have DX. They do not have Triple H and Shawn Michaels with DX. They don't have the Spirit Squad. But that's okay. This game is fun. And I really enjoyed it. So number 5, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the PS2. At number 4, WrestleMania, the arcade game for the Sega Genesis. The Genesis version is way superior, in my opinion. Although the Genesis has better, so the Super Nintendo version has better sound and better graphics. But the WrestleMania arcade has something that Super Nintendo doesn't have. Bam Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna, 2 characters missing in the Super Nintendo version. This game has a fun factor. It's Mortal Kombat mixed with wrestling, and it's fun, it's wacky, it's a really fun wrestling game. So number 4, WrestleMania, the arcade game for the Sega Genesis. At number 3, WCW, NWO, Revenge. This game is superior in many ways to WCW versus NWO World Tour. First of all, we have entrances. Of course, we do not have entrance music, but let's be grateful that at least we have entrances in this game. You have wrestlers like Goldberg, Raven, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the NWO Wolfpack, and many great hidden characters as well. This game was fun. I really enjoyed it. Graphically, it's superior to WCW and NWO World Tour. The special moves are much better looking than in the previous titles for this game. And the fun factor is always there. So, at number 3, WCW NWO Revenge for the N64. At number 2, WrestleMania 2000. For many years, we've gotten THQ games to make WCW THQ games. Finally, WWF or WWE finally came up with their own N64 wrestling game. For many years, we had the abysmal WWF Warzone and the abysmal WWF Attitude. It was about time that WWE released a game for the N64 that was superior. And that game was WrestleMania 2000 for the N64. This game was fun. The hype for this game was real. You had wrestlers like The Big Show, Mankind, The Rock, Triple H, The Undertaker, Kane, Ken Shamrock, Chris Jericho, and of course the women, the WWE Divas, as well, such as Terry, Tori, Ivory, Deborah, and many different women's wrestlers in this game. There was also wrestlers that you could unlock in this game. You could also create your own championship and also create your own shows as well, your own pay-per-views as well. This game was a step in the right direction for N64 wrestling games. So at number 2, WrestleMania 2000 for the N64. At number 1, at number 1, WWF No Mercy. The superior sequel to WrestleMania 2000. When I was a kid, this was the game that I wanted. And I officially got it for my birthday on December 8th, 2000. The hype for this game was real. You had wrestlers like The Rock, Edge, Triple H, The American Badass, The Undertaker, Gangrel, The Main Street Posse, Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, tag teams like Edge and Christian, The Hardy Boys, The Dudley Boys, TNA, and many other great wrestlers as well. Many great unlockables and unlockable wrestlers as well in this game. You not only got to fight in the ring, there were many different backstage areas you could fight in. You have the hallway, the locker room, the parking lot, the bar, the APA office, and also the boiler room as well. This game was fun. I enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun with it, and it was one of my all-time favorite wrestling games. So that's it for my countdown here on the Flyersguys Top 10. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be back to tell you about my next episode of the Flyersguys Top 10. Hey everybody, Timmy Flyers guy here, and Flyers hockey is nearing even closer. That's right, folks. Flyers hockey will be coming back on September 21st, 2025. That game will be on Sunday, September 21st, as the Flyers face off against New York Islanders. That being said, on September, coming to YouTube, on September 21st, it's Flyers pregame report, the first episode of 2025. That's right, folks. And this time, Flyers pregame report has a whole new look, as you can see with this new logo. Not only does it have a new logo, but you'll also see a different intro this year as well. That being also, I'll be reporting many great action-packed Flyers games before they happen. I'll have pregame coverage of every single Philadelphia Flyers game this season on Flyers pregame report, coming September 21st, 2025. Flyers pregame report is back and better than ever. So get ready. September 24th, Sunday, September 21st, it's about to go down with a new look. Flyers pregame report coming Sunday, September 21st, exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguys YouTube channel. And just like that, ends another countdown here on the Flyersguys Top 10. Now, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the next episode, but when I think of something, I'll bring it to you in the next episode of the Flyersguys Top 10. Thank you guys for joining me here on the Flyersguys Top 10. I can't believe how close I am to getting to my 100th episode of the Flyersguys Top 10. I have big plans for that episode. I will be counting down my top 10 favorite countdowns that I've done over the years. Guys, thank you for hearing me, and I will see you in the next episode of the Flyersguys Top 10.